All right, very good afternoon to you. 30 minutes after 1. This is your most authoritative youth analysis educative program, Youth Empowerment Television Show. My name is Richmond Amofasapon. You can call me Richie and I'll respond to the greetings. Don't forget that this is your most authoritative youth analysis program, like I said to you. We are going to give you, as usual, update of what it is so far as this COVID-19 is concerned. Today, 8th of April. But before that, let me tell you that this show is proudly sponsored by Blue Crest University College. Blue Crest University College is your most trusted educational institution. Now, when we say Blue Crest College, we say education for life. They are the only university college that has a very good IT platform, e-learning platform with less stress. So lecture still goes on even within this lockdown duration. Blue Crest University College is the best institution we recommend for you here on Pan African TV. Now, I would want to give you the breakdown of what is going on in the world. Let me start with Africa so far. So if you'll be seeing on the screen right now, if my producer is ready, let's have it rotate on the screens. So we have the map as it is now. Now, this is what COVID-19 looks like currently around the African continent. This is what it looks like around the African continent. So let's look at the first page now. Let's look at the statistics, or let's look at how COVID-19 is doing on the first page, with Algeria leading it. Now let's have the next picture on the screen. So if you're watching us, we are giving you a breakdown of what COVID-19 situation is like in Africa. So if you look at this, you can see how the cases are. Algeria is still leading with 1,468, Angola 17, Benin 26, Botswana 6, Burkina Faso 348, Burundi 3, Cameroon 685, and Cape Verde 7. Central African Republic has 9, Chad has 10, Comoros has 0, Congo Republic has 60, Congo Democratic Republic has 183 cases. Cote d'Ivoire, our neighbors, they have 349 cases. Djibouti has 121 cases. Egypt has 1,450. Equatorial Guinea has 16. Eritrea has 31. Eswatini has 10. Ethiopia has 52. And then Gabon has 33. Gambia has 4. Ghana has 287 still. Guinea has 144. Guinea-Bissau has 33. Kenya has 172. Lesotho has 0. Libya has 20. Liberia has 14. Madagascar has 88. Malawi has 8. Mali has 56. And Mauritania has 6. Let's go to the next slide. I think that's the wrap up on the next slide. Now, Morocco is next with 6. And then if you can see that Morocco has 6 cases, Mauritius has 268, Morocco has 1,184, Mozambique has 10, Namibia has 16, Niger has 278, Nigeria 254, Rwanda 105, Sao Tome and Principe has 4, Senegal has 237, Seychelles has 11, Sierra Leone has 6, Somalia has 8, South Africa has 1,749. South Sudan has 2, Sudan has 14, Tanzania has 28, Togo has 65, Tunisia has 623, Uganda has 52, Zambia has 39, Zimbabwe has 11. Stay home. Now look at the world map as it is now. This is for you. Look at the world map. Do we have the world map on the screens? Okay, so you'll be seeing the world map very quickly, so that we can move to the main show. You're going to see the map as it is in the world, so that we'll give you the breakdown of how it is. Do we have the world map now? The world map of the COVID-19 situation as it is now would be on your screens very, very soon. So as we are waiting for the world map, as we are waiting for the world map of okay, we have the world map. Wow, we are doing our best to project the world map for you, and as we are waiting for the world map, because we've done a very good exercise this evening to make a lot of research to give you all this update here on your most authoritative youth analysis program. So we should have it on the screen, sir. Okay, so if we don't have the world map, let's go to the world ranking. Since we don't have the world map, let's look at the world ranking. So let's look at how the situation is in the world now. Let's look at how the situation is in the world now. Do we have it on the screen now? The situation of the world. Okay, the world ranking. Do we have the world ranking? Is it on the screen now? Okay, so if you look at the world ranking, the world currently, yesterday, I told you just about 3 days, from 800,000, it shot to 1.3 million. So yesterday, I told you it was 1.3. About 100,000 extra more has added just within a day, less than 24 hours. We've reached 1.4 million 25. I mean, 1,425,015. And so far, as of this morning, we have 81,410 people have lost their lives. So I'm not going to go through the world ranking. I'll just give you the top 6 of the world ranking of COVID-19. United States still lead with 396 cases, 223, and United States has 12,722. Now today, as part of our research, CNN was saying that it has been projected that by the end of August, over 60,000 people are going to die in US if COVID-19 does not have a vaccine by that time. We pray for them. Spain has 141,000 cases, 942. Italy has 135. You can find as it is now. Ghana, the case count is now 287 with 5 deaths, just 5. So though we've lost lives, I think it's something we should all protect ourselves. Please stay home. Stay home. It is very much important for you. So can we have the next slide of the world ranking? Maybe quickly, so that people can see what is going on and how Ghana is captured also on the world map. How Ghana is also captured on the world map. Okay, so I think it's rotating. It's rotating on your screen right now, so you can be seeing all of it now. So the world map, you would have the number of countries that have recorded COVID-19. The red side just is telling you the number of people that have died as a result of testing positive to COVID-19. So that is the world situation as we have it on your screens. Okay. Can we come back to the studios? Okay, so we are back in the studios. Okay, so it's very much important when you touch your face. We are using sanitizer, so sometimes your face you can touch, but make sure you are using sanitizer. Don't touch it. I don't know why I'm tempted to be touching my face. Okay, we are going to continue the show. Nana Boakye is already in the studios here, but we promised you that we are going to be reading your messages that you brought to us yesterday. So that is what I'm going to do for you. I'm just going to read some few messages that we have from yesterday so that we can continue the show with it. Okay, so yesterday. Okay, this one says that, hello, may the Lord be with you all. I have lost the smell and taste. Of food. Do I have COVID-19? Nana Boakye is here. Nana will answer all your questions for you as the show goes on. This one says that there was a man and his children who were traveling and they reached a river. They needed to cross. Oh, please, are you giving us a puzzle to solve? This one said, please, what happened when someone has not come into contact with an infected person? The person had the virus. We don't really. Okay, so my senior Abu is watching us right now. Miss Peace ambassador, organizer, and Miss Peace pageantry CEO is watching us. Big greetings to you. Nana Boakye is in the studio. I think I should pause reading of the message so we go straight to the point. Chairman, you're welcome. Such a pleasure to have you. Okay, so we are just moving straight to the discussions that we've been having. Sure. We are looking, if you are just joining us today, when it's 1:30, we'll be opening the phone lines. We'll be doing the show with you. I think from 1:40 we'll open the phone lines and we'll be doing it with you. Send your WhatsApp messages, text messages coming on 0548503799, 0548503799, or send your comments on Facebook so that we can have the message going on. So we are going to be displaying some things. Yesterday we got to the food that when you eat, you can have your immune system boosted. Nana Boakye took us through the natural, should I say the cells or the various, parts of our body or structures that fight naturally. They fight viruses or they fight bacteria or they make fight. He will maybe clarify it for me if I'm wrong on that aspect. But we are going to go over again how to eat well. So we are going to give you the list of food that when you eat, it can build your immune system such that you can fight COVID-19 and come out negative even when you test positive. Or naturally, it can boost your immune system. Because now there's no cure for COVID-19. The only cure is you must eat well, rest, drink a lot of water. And these are the kind of foods that Nana Boakye will be running us through. Can we have it projected on screens? Since you are doing that, Nana, you're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah,
such a pleasure. So we don't want to waste time. Now it is on the screen. Nana, let's go. So
okay. So yeah. So we were talking about the immune system, and we realized that the immune system, they are made up of cells, tissues, and organs. That helps to fight. So all that we saw from yesterday, you could realize that we don't have direct access, as in the food that we eat or the water that we drink doesn't have direct access to a pathogen or a germ.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So there are certain myths that we need to clear at this time, that some people think maybe when you eat or when you take in something like orange, it is acidic, and the acidic nature of the orange is going to destroy the COVID-19 virus or the SARS-CoV-2 virus. It is a myth and it is not true. What makes the fruit, which is the citrus fruit, acidic? It is the vitamin C, which is the ascorbic acid which is in it.
Yes.
And that vitamin C ascorbic acid, through so many enzymatic reactions, is going to help boost the immune system by making the cells, the cell walls of the cell very, very strong, and also activate the production of more white blood cells, the cells that we saw yesterday.
Okay, so all those cells we saw yesterday are the white blood cells?
Yes, some of them are the white blood cells. The middle ones that we classify them as the second line of defense. So they help us in fighting against COVID-19. And we have certain food nutrients, especially the food nutrient that helps the immune system to be boosted are the vitamins and the minerals. So, for example, if you see the big yellow on your screen, the big yellow makes up the carbohydrates that we know. So for COVID-19 fighting, let me also clear or make it clear that boosting your immune system does not prevent you from getting COVID-19.
Okay. Yes. So you can have a correct immune system, boosted it well, but it doesn't prevent COVID-19
from you contracting COVID-19. As in the virus getting into your system, it is not based on your immune system. Okay. So viewers should understand that. Okay. But when the virus gets into you, whether the virus will overweigh you or you will overcome the virus.
So building your immune system is not a way of preventing it.
No.
But it is about building the system to fight it.
Exactly.
Okay.
In case you get exposed to the COVID-19 virus. So we need to understand that if you build your immune system, eat well, do everything, and you don't wash your hands, you don't practice good etiquette, and you don't practice the social distancing that we are talking about, and then you are putting yourself at risk to contracting the COVID-19 virus. So let's understand that boosting your immune system does not prevent you from getting the COVID-19 virus if you don't practice the correct etiquette. Okay. So if you go back to the screen, you could see that there's a big there's a big yellow and then one big green portion. Yes. The green portion usually is of most important to me because it forms the fruits and vegetables. In Ghana here, we are good with the yellow portion.
Ghana we like carbohydrates.
The white. We are good with it. What we are not so much excellent at is the green portion, which makes up the fruits and vegetables. And I want to repeat that boosting your immune system is an everyday thing. It is not a one day of getting an overdose of vitamin C, my brother. You are harming yourself. So let's make sure that if you have your rice and stew, make sure you have some greens, some vegetable that you can cut and put on it. Make the food more than 2 colors. So the white and the red is becoming too much. Let's add other colors like the greens, like the black and all that.
So for somebody who's watching us, when we look at the green area, for me, what I can clearly see in the green area, I can see cucumber. Is it mushroom? I can see mushroom on top there, which I love mushrooms so much. I buy them from the mall, keep it in the freezer and use. I see strawberry.
We have
but strawberry Ghana here. Let's go to the mall. I've seen banana. So are you saying that all of these things What is that thing in the red? Is it a can? What's in tomatoes?
You have chopped tomatoes.
Chopped
These
tomatoes.
are just tomatoes, yes.
Okay. So all these things, are you suggesting that we should go and get banana, cut it, mix it with cucumber, mix it with carrot, mix it with green pepper, mix onions together with banana in a bowl and be eaten?
No, you have to have it in variety.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's an everyday thing. So if today you are eating your rice and stew, you get some carrot on it in the morning. In the afternoon, in between your morning meal and your afternoon meal, you can have some oranges. And the orange is better to blend with the roughage in addition, so that it serves as a means of eradicating you from getting constipation and also aiding digestion. So you blend the orange or your citrus fruits, in which you get vitamin C, a very good source of cell wall rigidity and also preventing COVID-19.
Okay, I want us to come to another discussion which yesterday you wanted us to really center out. So I want us to wrap up this. Now, when it comes to the down aspect,
so what is that? The down aspect, we have our dairy and then the alternatives, which makes up of our yogurt, soya milk, and it means we shouldn't take these things too much. We should take them in moderation.
Are you saying
alternatives?
But are you talking so milk, box milk? Yes, I can't just pour box milk every day and be drinking.
No. It should be in moderation. You know, if you have, for example, milk that you want to eat, they form part of the dairy. You can just have 1 glass of yogurt a day or soy milk a day, and that is enough for you. It is not something that should replace our fruits and vegetables. That makes a balanced diet. So a balanced diet does not always also mean that you only take fruits and vegetables. You should make sure you have a bit of your carbohydrates in there, your fruit and vegetable in there, your fat and oil. The fat and oil, we just need something small. And if you are taking in meat, you want the lean part of the meat, not the fat part of the meat.
What's the difference? The fat is where we have the fat and oil or something.
The fat and oil.
But we can eat the meat itself.
When we go to the people, we say
we should leave that aspect.
Reduce that one. And as much as possible, you can smoke your meat a bit. Yeah, that reduces the fat content before you take them in. And that is very, very, very important. We also move on to what we have, the pastries that we do take. Those ones, as much as possible, if we can avoid it this time, it is better, because the fat and oils does not actually stimulate the immune system.
So
and our ginger, our garlic,
that's what I was asking. Ginger and garlic.
Ginger is anti-inflammatory. What causes the pathology that causes the death of COVID-19 mostly is due to heightened immune system. The immune system is over-functioning, or it's functioning beyond a certain limit, and that is what we call chronic inflammation. So it leads to something like fibrosis. The fibrosis refers to if you have sore, and after the sore there's a scar. So that is what happens on the lungs, and then the lung reduces in its ability to give you oxygen and distribute to the other part of the body. When that happens, the inflammatory reactions that occur can only be stopped or reduced with an anti-inflammatory food substances. And ginger is one of them. Garlic too contains what we call allicin. It's an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. So, for example, if someone has any inflammatory reaction or COVID-19 and is causing inflammatory reactions, if you take these kind of food substances, the ingredients in them, through several enzymatic reactions in the body, is going to help reduce that inflammatory reaction, and you will be cool. And you'll be fine.
You see, when we were having the interview, I keep looking on the phone because I've gotten a very important message. It's in a way of a question, and I would want to really ask you this. Now, you are a research scientist. There are a lot of school of thoughts that young people would survive COVID-19 no matter what. It is that of the older age that dies. Somebody was trying to give me statistics, you know, as to prove to the case that even though 1 or 2 people have died, it is mostly older people that, because they may have other health related issues, they have weaker immune system, they die. Is it the case that young people are safe from COVID-19?
No. As for young people being safe, it's a myth.
It's a myth.
Young people are not safe. Fine. when the immune system works for a very long time, as in one ages, the immune system loses its functions bit by bit.
Okay.
And when you grow, you get exposed to certain underlying conditions like hypertension, diabetes, or heart problems. And that one is underlying condition that may aggravate you going into the grave easily with COVID-19. Younger generation and the youth have more of a stronger immune system, and that helps them to be able to fight against so many infections. But with COVID-19, it has been able to kill the younger and the old. If one sits in the house and says that, oh, me, I'm a young person and I'm safe and I'm not going to adhere to the several principles and the regulations that we have. Mind you, there have been other young people who have died, even as young as 10 years old, 27, 23-year-old.
Really?
People. Yes.
Yes, at 27, I heard it this morning.
Exactly. Who have died from COVID.
Okay.
Who knows, you as a 27-year-old sitting in the house, if you don't adhere to the precautionary measures, who knows, it may be
it may affect you.
Exactly.
This person says that, it says that, hi, I've been having pains, and this is very serious. I've just been quiet. I've been having pains in my throat and headache for the past 2 or 3 weeks now. Could it be COVID-19?
Okay, COVID-19 has certain things that shows. Those are the symptoms.
The symptoms, yeah.
Yes, one of it is sneezing, and the other is coughing, and then shortness of breath.
Okay.
When you have your throat, we have what we call the tonsils, which are also part of the immune system.
Okay.
They help to trap all kinds of germs and then destroy them. So you might be exposed to certain things apart from COVID-19, and you are having a sore throat. It doesn't mean you have COVID-19.
Okay.
However,
so you can have cold now, normal cold, yes, but it doesn't mean you have COVID-19.
COVID-19, but in this time of COVID-19, it makes it very suspicious. If you have cold and you are coughing and you are sneezing,
this is serious.
God has been with us.
So that's why, yeah. For me, I get cold a lot, but I don't know. For strange reasons, this period
you are not getting
like. I think the last time I had cold, I was telling my friends that the last time I had cold was we are in April, right?
In April, yeah.
So that's somewhere 19th January around Italy, and it was very bad. Like it was a severe cold, and I was able to overcome that. And from that time to now,
this time,
no, come tell me. Oh no,
cold is a normal reflex acid, and fever.
Yes.
So fever too is one of the symptoms.
Oh, fever.
And fever.
But Ghana, we see fever as malaria.
No, let me explain fever. Fever is just a rise in the temperature of the body, and it's part of the immune.
Oh, when you are hot.
Yes.
It means your body is malfunctioning, or there's something wrong.
Yes. So it's part of the immune system's mechanism to destroy microorganisms. So when it raises your temperature like that, there are signals that are sent to your brain. So it's your brain that does the changes, like the iron we use.
Then the body is a machine.
Oh, the body it's a very, very complicated kind of thing that you see over there. It's a factory on its own with several machines in there. So when the temperature rises like that, it activates certain enzymes in your body to help fight against a germ.
So for somebody watching now, what is enzyme? Enzyme fight, enzyme no fee.
Okay, the enzyme are just certain proteins. We know proteins.
Yes,
protein. They are in our body. That helps to digest food and also help us in our day-to-day activities, whatever we do. It helps us to do that. So at certain temperature, some of these enzymes get stronger. You understand? So that is what fever does. So fever actually is not a sickness. It is just the body's way to get rid of a particular organism. But when it remains for a very long time, it also becomes detrimental or
okay. You're watching Youth Empowerment Television Show, your most authoritative youth analysis program. So so far as you're watching Youth Empowerment, we are just advising you to keep your body very, very clean and safe, especially your hands. We tell you not to touch your face. Use hand sanitizer. Don't be using a sanitizer always. For us, when we close the show, we are on air. We can't wash our hands now. So we washed our hands before coming on TV, but we are using a sanitizer as the show goes on because we are speaking. We are not having nose masks and stuff. Now, when that is done, we make sure that right after the program, we wash our hands with running water and with soap. If you are staying home, keep safe, protect yourself so that we all can be safe. Now, we are doing the show with you, viewer, at home, so we'll be reading your messages as the show goes on. This one says that good show this afternoon, Richie. In times like this, especially during a lockdown season, where people are immobile and inactive, people are susceptible to a whole lot of posts. Okay, lockdown health conditions as a result of prolonged bed rest. I am staring at series of education on complications of prolonged bed rest, which can result in blood clotting in lungs. Wow, that's another interesting message is given us.
Yes.
So it means that even though we are locking down,
Yes.
most people will lock down, be watching series lying on their bed, and there will be a prolonged blood clot, and it's very dangerous. Okay, he says that is it pulmonary embolism?
Pulmonary embolism.
Embolism,
Yes.
and deep vein thrombosis. You kill us today.
Deep vein thrombosis.
Send me law terms. What are they? Yes, and he says deep vein thrombosis. Deep vein thrombosis to educate my patients during the lockdown season. Viewers should stay mobile and active as much as possible. This is from Dr. Asare. Dr. Asare is at the Accra Regional Hospital. Thank you so much, Dr. Asare. I'll save your contact, and we'll be speaking, we'll be engaging you as well, and especially in this period of the lockdown.
Yes.
I'm coming. Let me just we'll come to that particular aspect, but there are lots of messages that are coming in here. Wow. This one says, hi, good afternoon. I've been suffering from throat pain. What could be a lot of people are suffering from throat pain. Oh, he's in Tamale. Okay. This one says, good afternoon, please. Is dizziness, excessive sleeping, and fatigue be a symptoms? I'm on and off low temperature too. Wow. Okay, so it means I don't get corona. Well, I don't know what your message actually means. Some text messages. This one says that, please, I have chest pain. Could it be COVID-19? Lots of people living under fear and panic. Now, we should, government says we should lock down.
Yes.
If I'm home, I'll sleep on my bed watching TV. And we are saying that your blood can clot. Vein embolism or whatever. What are all of these things? We are not safe.
Okay, so that goes to sedentary lifestyle. If you are inactive,
okay,
and you may be prone to certain metabolic disorders, and those metabolic disorders, they are a thief of the immune system.
Okay,
they cannot help the cells that we mentioned to function very well. For example, someone with hypertension, someone with diabetes, we call some signals pro-inflammatory signals.
Okay.
Let me put this one across and come to the signals because they relate.
Yeah.
Whenever you have COVID-19,
okay,
the cells of your body, which we showed as being part of the immune system, they help to fight the infection.
This is why we open the phone line. So the phone lines is open right now. You see the number and you call us.
Yes. In the quest to fight for the body, they release poisons.
Oh.
Yes,
these cells we learned about yesterday. In the quest to fight for the body, survival, they release poisons to kill the bacteria,
the virus. And some of our healthy cells around also suffer because the poison has been released into the same environment. That is why those poisons, we call them reactive oxygen species. That is why we said antioxidant.
Okay.
So whenever someone is talking about antioxidant, it means that we need something that will go and remove those poisons from our body. Okay. So for example, cocoa does that very well.
Cocoa, I like it in chocolate a lot.
Yes, but if you get a bitter one, that one works
cocoa
faster.
Powder, yes.
The natural one. And we also have antioxidant in ginger, in garlic.
Wow.
Yes.
So should we blend ginger and garlic together and be drinking?
Oh, if you have ginger in your meal, it's fine. If you have garlic in your meal, it's fine. Make it a daily thing. You understand? That is what people don't understand. I have a friend who have gone to take vitamin C overdose and the person has lost appetite.
Yeah, me too. Because I went to buy vitamin C.
Oh, my brother.
And I was instead of taking 500 ml in a day.
My brother.
It was every day.
Those are supplements. Supplements can never be replacement.
So
what are vitamin C from the natural?
We have a call on the line. Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Your name and where you are calling from?
Wija.
Okay, I hope you are locked down and you are keeping safe.
Oh, sure. That's for sure.
Okay, let's hear you, sir.
My question is that what about if you have a girlfriend, if you have regular sex with her,
Are you asking us that if you have a girlfriend, is it advisable to have regular sex with her during this lockdown?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, Senior, is it? I think I asked this yesterday,
yes.
but what are you telling Senior? What, are you locked down with your girlfriend now?
Yes. I mean, she's here with me.
Hey, boss, too. Okay, you answer you.
No, too much sex is not good for the immune system.
Yeah.
Sex once a while when you are stressed out,
Yeah.
brings the stress level down. And because we talked yesterday that stress is a major
Let's go. Yeah.
stress is a major enemy of the immune system. So once a while when you are stressed up, you have sex and your stress level comes. But in this time that you are relaxing, too much sex may harm you.
Okay, so as
harm
he's saying,
than
too
good.
much sex would harm you, but he's saying that at least when you are stressed, so twice a week or.
So twice a week, yeah, we said yesterday, and we should couple that with exercises,
so
normal muscle exercise.
Muscle exercise, like lifting.
Yes,
all that stuff.
and then skipping.
So you that
all
you
this.
are okay.
So please, you should reduce the sex rates.
Charlie, you're on good though. Okay. Greetings to all of you. This is from Willie. Willie says that greetings to all your viewers. COVID-19 make COVID-19 make everywhere slow, but we go conquer arm. This is really Pressure Crew. He says that happy lockdown days. Happy lockdown days to Menaye, Mira, Lisa, Gazy, Kyra, and all the guys in the MMC and Fizzles WhatsApp group. Charlie, but no boy, only girls on really. Your boys, COVID-19 should take them, eh? All right. Dr. Asari says that we'll always be available. Keep educating the public. Let's fight COVID together. Thank you, Dr. Asari. And all right. Good afternoon, sir. Oh, it's a madam. How are you? Your name and where you are calling from? You are calling from where? Bemakam.
Yes, please.
Bemakam, I'm sure you are locked down crap before we lock down.
Yeah, please want to ask a question. Like, pregnant now, what can you also do to be active? I cannot feel body because of this. What exercise can I also do to be active?
Okay, so you're a pregnant woman and you want to know what exercise you can do to be active. I mean, you are saying you're a pregnant woman and you want to know. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? I'm sure she was asking that she's pregnant and she's indoors. What exercise can she do to build her immune system?
Yeah, we have some exercises for pregnant women that is not vigorous, and I think we should have a session on that where we will demonstrate. But it's very difficult saying it just by because pregnant women, they are very susceptible.
So we have to.
They do what we call the progesterone level, and that lowers the immune system. The arm that is able to fight against the infection.
Okay, I'm watching you. You are looking sweet. This is Ajwa Pufa. She's a friend on IG and she is watching now. I'm Raphael from Ada and I'm having fever. And when I urinate, it's not normal. Can it be coronavirus? Coronavirus, does it affect the urinary system?
No, you know, coronavirus, we said fever, number one, sneezing, coughing, and then difficulty in breathing.
Okay.
If you have any of these symptoms, then it may be other things, but it's best to resort to the health authorities to test.
Okay, this one says that I'm having this type of bitter taste in my mouth, and I'm also feeling pains in my neck and backbone. What is the cause, please?
Let's not forget our old diseases are still available. Okay, the old disease, our malaria, our typhoid fever, they are still there.
They are still available. So
they're not vanished.
You don't have to. I get it. Okay. Spazuta, my senior, Spark Julius Zuta, is a very close friend of mine, Holland Boga. He says that you are doing well. Thank you so much, senior. And Judith Ajato, he says that watching you live from Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much. And so keep watching us. Just drop a comment under Facebook. I just read the Facebook comments too as well. So hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, your name and where you are calling from?
Steven, Ivan's friend, Richie.
Oh yeah, Ivan's friend. Charlie, Stevie, let's hear you, bro. Hello. Okay, let's hear you, Steven. Hello, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, let's hear you. Okay, we lost him.
And I think yesterday we had a question about the temperature and COVID-19. And my answer to that question is that COVID-19 can spread both in hot and cold temperatures. So we shouldn't be complacent as Africans saying that we have the sun that can deal with COVID-19. According to research, the temperature which is beyond 57 degrees that COVID-19 can survive, we don't have it here. Even in the up north, when we have higher temperatures, the maximum has been about 40 degrees Celsius. So everywhere in Ghana, COVID-19 can survive. The best we can do is to protect ourselves.
Okay. But do you foresee that within the next 2 weeks? I mean, we already have done about 9 days. Next week, Monday is... Okay, hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling from? Good afternoon. Please, when you call us, make sure you turn down the volume of your TV set so that we can speak via phone. It's very much important that you turn down the volume of your TV set so that we can be speaking. Lots of messages coming in. I'll be doing my best to read it for you as the show goes on. This one says that, please, how long can the virus stay in water before dying off? Because we drink the same container and we use the cups to fetch the water out. Very, very unfortunate situation in your condition. If the virus enter the container, okay, so this is somebody maybe who is in a compound house or a family house where they don't have pipe inside. They fetch water in the bucket and they all fetch it and drink. How long can a contaminated water which has the virus, how can the
okay, for the surfaces in which we had a research on, I didn't see water in there. I would plead that I think we have fire in all our homes. Let's make sure we boil our waters before we drink. When we do that, you are free. Even there's COVID-19, it will die.
Hello, good afternoon. Yes, your name and where you're calling from? Hello? Please, when you call us, make sure you turn down the volume of your TV set very low so that we can speak on the phone. You can watch yourself on TV or you can watch the guest chairs and then you concentrate on the phone call. This one says that, please, my friend's birthday is coming on the 14th of April. Can you wish her happy birthday in advance for me? She's called Ekia and we are watching you. Ekia, happy birthday. And this is from Ajua Pufa to you. Ekia, big happy birthday to you. And I'll get you a gift. All right. Tasha says that you are enjoying this lockdown. Nice weight gain. Oh, you think I've gained weight, Tasha? It's stress. How are we going to do it? All right. So Monday is going to be 2 weeks of the lockdown. Is it possible that the lockdown is going to have another 2 weeks of an extension? From you, an expert. You know the situation is better than we. What do you think?
Yes. So like the president said, whatever decision he's going to take will be based on scientific inquiry.
Scientific inquiry. Okay, yes. I'm coming. I'll get back to you. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Yes, good afternoon. Your name is?
My name is Vincent.
Your name is?
I'm calling from Abilene.
Okay. Oh, you are just around us. Let's hear you.
Okay, I would like to ask if boiling of neem leaves.
If what?
Boiling of neem leaves. When you hear neem leaves, is it also a really healthy immune system?
Okay. Can boiling of neem tree or neem leaves, can it fight the immune system?
Yeah, the neem tree has certain anti-inflammatory substances in there. So when you boil but traditionally, we don't have evidence because it has to go through scientific inquiry. You know, so one thing about herbal medicine is that you may be taking the good in addition to the bad.
Oh, okay.
You understand? Because it's a whole mixture. We need to get the active ingredient, which is anti-inflammatory from the neem tree, and be able to survive.
Okay. So,
but there's some anti-inflammatory.
Yes, do you think the president will extend this lockdown?
Yes. So, for the scientific inquiry that I was talking about, is based on evidence. And yesterday, we heard that about 7,400 and something that were tested.
Yes, we have 0.08%.
Yes, which is about 14 persons testing positive.
So we are left with about 8,000 more.
8,000. So we need to get that combined with this one and know, in
Okay.
addition to other dynamics, then we can be able to conclusively say that we would rather want to extend. But I think, okay, my personal opinion, we can have at least a week more of extension to see the dynamics of the spread.
Okay.
Then
So-
you know that when we are releasing people out there, we are releasing them onto a safe
So
zone.
it means that those that unfortunately they were locked down together with certain people they are not comfortable with, they have 1 week extra lockdown.
But they should exercise
Yes, that's exercise. Okay. I'm from salt area. I'm from a salt area. Many people are saying because of the salt we are not going to get coronavirus.
It's a myth.
It's a myth. Eh?
The alcohol people too, it's a myth.
The alcohol. I have an interesting message on alcohol. It says that to my baby Anita. This is from Raphael in who. Okay. This one says that, okay. I have read this message. This was that can the virus survive in hair, especially ladies who do not wash it regularly?
Yes, when it fall on it, it will be there.
Oh, okay.
You know, I told you yesterday that the virus outside the living body, it is not living. It is metabolically inert. It is just waiting for some time to enter into.
So
the
if we stay in our
system.
homes and the virus is on the street, if we are not going to bring it,
It doesn't
home,
move.
It doesn't move. It will be there and
it will be
die.
there and it will die off when the time.
So when we stay home, we are safe.
We are safe. That's why we are saying stay home.
Okay.
Because the virus is out there. If you don't go for it, it doesn't move to your house.
Okay. Okay. This one says that hello, I'm Sanusi from Nungwa. My question is, how long does coronavirus last in the air? Is it airborne?
No.
So when you breathe, you cannot get coronavirus.
Unless the person is very closer to you. But if I have COVID-19, I'm staying here alone,
Yes.
and I breathe, it will not travel from the air to someone outside here
Okay.
to go and infect the person.
Okay.
It is not airborne like that.
So
And
with
travel-
our space, which is like a 1 meter, when I speak or when you speak, can we inhale if there are any droplets, particles?
Yes, we need at least 2 meters interval.
Okay, so we need something
Yeah, so we
like
need
this.
to like go.
Oh, sir. Okay.
So that's the social distancing.
Yeah.
Whoever you meet, you should have at
Yeah.
least.
Okay,
minimum
this
of
one
2
says that hello,
meters
good
interval.
afternoon. I'm Millicent. Millicent, you didn't bring the message. This one says that my name is Eva from Ablekuma Man here. Please, we will be very grateful if you can help us with some sanitizer because we have no money to buy some. Please help us. Oh. Unfortunately, Fela and Medical were sharing hand sanitizers, food, and they were sharing money. And big, God bless you, going down to Fela McAfee and Medical. To me, they are the only in Ghana that has really touched and made a serious impact in the life of Ghanaians. Going down personally to the ordinary Ghanaians, sharing money, sharing hand sanitizer, sharing food. You can never go wrong. Some people are doing it, good that they are doing it. But personally, the quantity, the quantum of sanitizers that Fela McAfee and Medical shared, the quantum or the amount of money they shared for people to use in getting money, millions of cedis, and these are people that have done. Unfortunately, it's a lockdown. They cannot share it again because they must also stay home. So those who are asking for more, unfortunately, you were not able to be captured. So please understand. This one says that big ups to you, Nana B. Thanks for the answer. I'm enjoying the show. I think our time is almost up. Nana, let me give this to you so that you can wrap everything up for us, Nana.
Yes, so the alcohol
Yes.
thing, I think we need to touch on it. The point of entry and the virus being intracellular, I mean, it goes inside your cell. It is not the alcohol that you drink that will destroy the virus. So let's disease. Alcohol rather lowers your immune system by reducing the number of white blood cells that you have. And the white blood cells are the soldiers that helps us to fight infection. So alcohol intake, we should desist from it. Smoking, I told you yesterday, we have some hair in our respiratory tract that attracts or traps microorganisms, for which COVID-19 is one of them. When you smoke, you burn all those hair, and then when you have COVID-19, you suffer more. So we should desist from that also.
Some very interesting messages, very interesting messages. Nana B today. Okay, Nana B will put his number there for us. This one says that, hi, good afternoon. My name is Felix from Kutanase. Please, what is the first symptoms of COVID-19? Do we have any first symptom of COVID-19?
Fever will be the first symptom because fever is usually very first in terms of symptoms to infections.
Okay.
So there are certain things we call the messengers, which will be released.
Okay.
Then they will change the brain, hypothalamus, and you have
hypothalamus.
The hypothalamus is in the brain.
Okay. My name from Dansoman Prince. Hey, I mean, you want to say my name is Prince from Dansoman, and I'm a cyclist. Cycling can also be used to fight COVID-19, and can show you how it is done. Okay, thank you so much. This one says that is the teeth a way of trapping the virus or stick in it for a long time? Can the virus stick in your teeth for a long time?
So whenever the point of entries could be your mouth, your nose, your ear, and whenever these entries enables COVID-19 to enter, they are going straight to your respiratory tract. Sometimes when you put something on your eye, like an eye drop, and you feel it in your mouth. You put something in your nose and you feel it in your mouth. What does that tell us? It tells us that the nose, the eye, the mouth are all connected. So when the virus gets there, yesterday someone asked whether it is tissue specific. Yes, viruses are tissue specific. These ones are tissue specific to the respiratory tract. So when they get access to the mouth, through the nose or the eye, they will take the route to the respiratory system and they will go and enter. Okay. So they don't even delay. Because there are certain immune cells too in our mouth, the saliva.
Okay, the saliva too is an immune system.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, they have some.
So saliva is not anything basa.
No.
It's an important part of the body. Saliva.
Yeah, the saliva, the salivary gland that produces the saliva.
So when people are kissing and exchanging saliva, is good.
No, not in that angle.
But it's not bad.
It's good for us not to give to somebody else because there are certain microorganisms that are unique to you. Whenever you give it to somebody else, it will go and cause problem in that person.
So they should stop kissing because it can affect saliva, can cause problem with
kiss right.
Kiss right? How do we kiss right?
Yes, with the right partner at the right time.
How do you know that the right partner saliva? Tonight's saliva is good for thinness. How do we know it's good for anybody's saliva?
Yes, that your saliva is good for you.
Or it must have the same smell.
No, your saliva is good for you. Use it to protect yourself.
Okay, this one says that we have to resist the vaccine. Yes, stay home. This one says that, please, can headache have a symptom of coronavirus? I'm Kwame from Awoshi. Please, I want the number of people sharing the food. Please, the food is finished. Please, I'm waiting for the number. We are not sharing food. Maybe the government one. Okay, some few messages. Then I think our time is up, so we can also leave. Please, Nana, we need your contact. Very important. Okay, lots of people asking for this contact. This one says that, Nana, we the newly posted teacher trainees are suffering power during this lockdown. Please inform those who are in charge for me why. This is Reginald from Kumasi. This one is a hello host. How would a chronic hepatitis B patient deal with coronavirus? Wow. This one says, hi, good afternoon. Please, it is advisable for ulcer patients to take citrus fruits. I'm Vivian from Akwatia. That will be the last message I will read. Chronic hepatitis B patient, how do they fight COVID-19?
Yeah, so chronic hepatitis B patients, that is one of the underlying conditions that may push you near your grave if you have COVID-19 because the liver produces certain enzymes and certain proteins that helps to boost the immune system.
The liver?
Yes, the liver. So we have, for example, the complement proteins.
The complement proteins?
Yes, they help the cells that we saw yesterday to be able to function very well. So for chronic, if you've not had the infection, please take extra care. Because there are certain vulnerable groups. People with tuberculosis, people with HIV, people with hypertension, people with diabetes, people with chronic liver problems, people with chronic kidney diseases. They are vulnerable groups.
So vulnerable groups in normal language, meaning that those people, if care is not taken and they get COVID-19,
their situation may be worse. Their situation may be worse.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So when you
So all they can do is not nothing scary. All they can do is they should stay home.
prevent yourself from getting
So they
it.
should just stay home.
Prevent yourself from getting it.
Yes.
But when should someone of that nature get it, we in the hospital setting or the healthcare setting, you know how to manage the two together.
You know how to
get the
manage
person-
it.
yeah,
So
to
there's
get
no
the
anything
person-
they should fear.
Yes,
Or
to get the
okay,
person
so
better.
somebody, an ulcer patient, can they take citrus fruit?
No, see, the citrus fruit, it contains acidic, and when you are ulcer patient, because of the sore in your stomach, usually develops by not eating early and all that.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is that you don't take citrus fruit on an empty stomach. That is very
Okay.
bad. You can opt for other sources of vitamin C, like pawpaw.
Is it good to take fruit before you eat or after you eat?
It depends on the type of fruit you are taking.
So if it's orange,
No, not before. Orange is best taken after a meal.
pineapple,
No,
banana.
banana is good. Contains potassium, opens the sodium potassium pump for water to
Okay,
flow.
before I
That
let you
is
say
good.
your final words today, I think because the news team took our time, they've given us some small minute. So you answer the 5G thing for me. People are asking us, is it true that the 5G is the cause of COVID-19? This one says that we have to avoid kissing. I'm really enjoying your show. The kissing part you're enjoying. Bad man. He says that please, can ginger help to remove the virus from the throat? Okay. This one says that garlic in your mouth. Is there anything like garlic in your mouth? Hey, boss. Garlic
Let me
in.
take you some garlic.
Or the person says that, okay, gallon with wash, hydrogen salt solution be used to prevent the virus from entering your system?
No. You see, when the virus entered, it is going to affect your cells and inside. Nothing
Doesn't
will
care
you do
to say-
physically,
to
whether
stop
you take in pineapple or orange, which is highly acidic, or even lemon. If you to go and drink acid, you just kill yourself.
Yeah,
The virus have gone
The virus
somewhere.
has stopped on power.
Yes, they've gone to hide inside your cells and they are causing
Okay.
troubles. Aha.
Okay. I think since my producer is here, then we need to cut. This
So
one says
there
that
are
please.
some myths we need to
This
get
one
off
says that
people's head.
please, if I don't bath for 2 days and my body is itching me, is it coronavirus? Because I don't have water to bath. My area too, there's no pipe.
Oh, now free water.
I want to go to Flagstaff House and go and fetch water.
Now free water. 3 months, no water bill.
Okay, this one said just so that I can. This one said Aisha from Techimambono East Region. May Allah bless you for the good job you are doing. I would like to take this opportunity to advise my fellow Ghanaians to use the traditional medicine like sobolo, ginger tea. Is it true, sobolo?
That's what people are
My
saying.
name is okay. I have to leave. Your final words. What are you saying to our viewers so that we can leave?
Today I want to leave them with the fact that it has no vaccine. COVID-19 has no vaccine. The best doctor for COVID-19 is your immune system. Boost it. You boost it by eating right, drinking right, exercising, and have a good mental health. You know, the fear alone, the psychological COVID-19 that people are having is
Kills more than the virus.
I tell you, my brother.
Quickly,
it's detrimental
that's
on
the
their-
5G implantation in various countries. Is it the cause of the COVID-19? You are a research scientist.
I'm still researching this.
Just
For
a
now,
minute, for
for now, I'm still researching
still
into it,
researching
and
it.
I can't say
Okay.
emphatically whether it is the cause
it
because
is
it
true.
has some political twist.
Okay.
To it
Okay.
as well.
Last question. This one says that this is Queen_Lena on Instagram. She says that I'm watching you live on telly. Good. She says, God, you are so fucking cute. Thank you so much. Okay, this is where time would permit us. A big thank you to all those who made time to watch us on Youth Empowerment Television Show. We want to do something tomorrow. Tomorrow, we want to relax the show. Tomorrow, we are going to be discussing. You see, this lockdown, people are locked down with their family. People are locked down with their boyfriends. People are locked down with their girlfriends. People are locked down with their husband. People are locked down with their wives. People are locked down with their friends. We are looking at this lockdown. The things you can do to boost your relationship, being it with your husband, your wife, your friend, together. How can human beings coexist? Because some husband, this is the first time after they married for about 10 years, having intimate with the children and the wife. How do you deal with this situation? Tomorrow, it will be a one-on-one with you, the viewer, and ourselves. We'll try and get a guest, but if not, we'll have the show to do with you guys. If you say a prayer, say some for me. My name is Richmond Amofa Sapon. Okay, so if you want to contact Nana Boakye, he was our guest. He's a research scientist and a lecturer. His number is 020-3844-9 859. Nana Boache's number is 020-3844-859. That's the guest on the show. If you want to contact him after the show, call him on 020-844-859. All right, I just got a message that's very interesting. If you say a prayer, say something for me. Bye bye.